Sound is a form of energy. Sound helps us to communicate with each other. How is sound produced? Sound is produced by a vibrating body. What is vibration? Vibration is the back and forth or to and fro motion of an object. Which part of the human body produces sound? In humans, sound is produced by the voice box, also known as the larynx. Where is the voice box located in the human body? The voice box is located at the upper end of the windpipe. Sound travels in three different mediums: solids, liquids, gases. Sound travels the fastest in solids. Sound cannot travel in a vacuum. Why can sound not travel in a vacuum? Sound cannot travel in a vacuum because it requires a material medium to travel, such as a solid, liquid, or gas to propagate its vibrations. What is the meaning of the word propagation? Propagation means traveling through a medium. Which organ in our body helps us to hear sound? We can hear sound through our ears. The shape of the outer ear is like a funnel. When sound enters the ear, it travels down a canal. At the ends of this canal, there is a thin membrane that is stretched tightly. This thin membrane is called the eardrum. Sound vibrations makes the eardrum vibrate. Then the eardrum sends these vibrations to the inner ear. From the inner ear, this signal goes to the brain. What is oscillatory motion? The to and fro or back and forth motion of an object is called oscillatory motion. What is the difference between oscillatory motion and periodic motion? Oscillatory motion is the back and forth motion of an object, whereas periodic motion is any motion that repeats after a fixed time interval. An example of oscillatory motion is a child sitting on a moving swing. An example of periodic motion is the vibration of a tuning fork. What is time period? The time taken to complete one oscillation is called time period. What is frequency? The number of oscillations per second is called frequency. What is the unit of frequency? The unit of frequency is hertz. What is the unit of sound? The unit of sound is decibel. The frequency of 1 Hz is 1 oscillation per second. What is amplitude? Amplitude is the maximum displacement or distance that a point on a vibrating body moves from its rest position. Amplitude and frequency are the most important properties of sound. The loudness of sound and how feeble the sound is depends on its amplitude. The frequency determines the shrillness or pitch of the sound. If the frequency is higher, the sound is shrill and has a higher pitch. If the frequency is lower, the sound has a lower pitch. Examples of high-pitched sounds are birds chirping in the morning, blowing a whistle. Examples of low-pitched sounds are a tiger roaring in the jungle, a child playing a drum. What are audible sounds? Sounds of frequency 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz can be detected by the human ear. These sounds are called audible sounds. What are inaudible sounds? Sounds of frequencies below 20 Hz and about 20,000 Hz cannot be detected by the human ear. These sounds are called inaudible sounds. Dogs have the ability to hear sounds of frequencies higher than 20,000 Hz. What is noise? Unpleasant sounds are called noise. Examples of noise are loudspeakers, traffic. What is music? Pleasant sounds are called music. Examples of music are playing a guitar, playing a piano. What is noise pollution? Presence of unwanted sounds in the environment is called noise pollution. An example of a noise pollution is turning the loudspeaker at a high volume. Noise pollution can cause a lack of sleep, hypertension, anxiety, and many more health-related problems. Thank you for watching this video.